Okay. Tell me about yourself. Okay, I don't think there's much to say. I've studied biological sciences at Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. Is there anything else? What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of my machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. I'm gonna take a gander and say it was the generator. It was huge, larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess it at some sort of octopus or squid or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I won't. I can't. I won't face it again. Have you noticed anything else unusual since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here that I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd send them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. Okay. That's a little creepy. I started finding them more frequently, but they turned up in my collection nets and in my sampling tubes. You don't find that odd, lady? You don't... Okay. That's super weird. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. Okay. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. Okay then. Not spoopy at all. Alright, let's rest. Let's see what this place is like during the day. Oh, right. We finished reading a book. What did we get? 10% increased sell price, 10% reduced buy price. That's pretty sweet. Take that. Alright, let's read this note. 14th of September, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here, and they are I cannot talk, apparently. The ink has run from some lines here, and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket and then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. Fun. These notes went downhill really quick. Oh, hey, we accidentally caught an aurora jellyfish that she needed. That is what we call accidental success. Hey lady. I have one of the things. It's in my net. Sweet. Yo, we have 2 of them. Oh, the firefly squid looks really cool. Nice. Oh, we just need an octopus. Alright, see what we can find. I'm gonna guess we probably need... I swear I picked this bottle up over here. Maybe I didn't. Nope, can't get that. I think I'm gonna need some of the, like the Hadal. Ooh, hammerhead shark. Oh, man. No! Oh, I'm so sad right now. We don't have our, deep sea fishing thing going. Red snapper, okay. Ocean fish, that's the word I was going for. We don't have our ocean line equipped. Big sad. Nice. Trophy fish. Oh, right. We got another message. 6th and 7th of March, 1927. Okay, so this actually predates the one about the 2 on their honeymoon and stuff. Okay. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I can't even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Okay. Fair, I suppose. Alright, we're not going to bother trying to pick up scraps yet. See how many new... Ooh, that's a pretty fish. Coral grouper. Cool. Also, I thoroughly enjoy how the fish jiggle when you rotate them. It's just satisfying. Sorry, red snapper. You got replaced. Wasn't there another... Yes, there's one more place over here. Let's go check that out. Yeah, you can still see the tentacles. Definitely not as pretty as at night. That's for sure. What do we got here? Stock is high. Okay, so, we definitely can't take whatever this is. A barracuda. Yeah, I got nowhere I can put this. That's a bummer. Alright. Unless this is the traveling merchant. In which case we're in luck. Oh. Score, chat. Score. 283 buckaroos. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, we need to do some repairs here. Okay, $80 to repair. That's pain. A little bit of pain. It's 360 bucks. Okay. We're only a little bit short. So let's try and get that. Wow, that refined metal's 450. Those are still the same. Okay. Alright, chat. We've got a goal. We don't need to put up anything. Okay. Let's go catch some fish. And try not to crash, like I almost just did. Oh boy. Nice. Huh. So it kind of seems like if you catch the trophy fish, it like immediately ends the pile. Yo, look at these. I can catch these? Oh, it's the octopus we need. Heck yeah, chat. I feel like we're just getting lucky. Oh man, talk about awkward. Alright. A Medusa octopus? Yo, that's creepy. That looks like something out of Alien. You see that? I don't think we can fit another one, chat. Let me try something here. Theoretically. So close. So close, chat. Okay, yep, we're not getting another one, chat. Sad day. There's some glowing fish over there, too. Alright, let's see what we got. We need to keep one octopus. Oh no, I just sent that to storage. Curses. Okay. 8 snapping mouths crawl over each other at the behest of a silent master. That is super creepy. Don't like. Oh. I did it by accident, chat. We gotta go back for another octopus. I made a huge mistake. Okay, saved. Everything's fine. Up to 600 buckaroos. Very nice. Alright, what do we need here? We need 2 wood, 2 scrap. I think we have that, don't we? Yeah, we do. I think we're in business here, chat. We might be ready for the next hull upgrade already. Oh no. Except for I keep hitting wrong buttons. Sorry, chat. Figure out how to play games one of these days. Boom. Alright. Next one takes 800 bucks and 2 refined metal. They don't ask for much, do they? Go ahead and dump what we can in there. One more cloth. Okay. Okay. Sweet. All right. Take a little nap. Alright, back to the research, chat. Back to the research. Or wherever the research lady was. It was all the way up there. Alright. Let's go around the outside. See what's out here. See what I see, chat? What's this? Looks like an antenna. That's not suspicious at all. Lying just beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest held down by a chain that disappears into the deep. Open it. Hey! Wow. Okay. Ruby ring, silver trinket, giant bag of doubloons, a silver plate, and one of the refined metal we need. Nice. That's sneaksy. That's really hard to miss. What's this over here? What are these? These new fish? Oh! We're seeing all the whales, chat. I don't know what they're talking about Wayland being dead. That's a big old boy. Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest. Let's look inside. Large scrap of paper. I've already found the treasure this was leading to, so I can discard this. Oh. That was probably the treasure chest we just picked up. That's funny. Sapphire earrings. Alright. It's cool that the game tells you you've already found it, so you can just discard it instead of taking up inventory space. I like that. Great job there, devs. A blood snapper? Oh, he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. Alright, we gotta make it to the research and back to the traveling merchant. Might be easier said than done. I want to come back and catch that hammerhead shark. It's fantastic. It probably takes an insane amount of inventory space, but pretty cool nonetheless. Hey lady, I got your fish. There you go. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I need, but yes, I do also need from deeper down. But that's going to be a problem. Why is that a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. Is there anything else? No. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can make it to... Actually, let's go ahead and spend this research. Get that out of the way, in case we crash. Alright. So let's see if we can make it back to the Starlight Pontoon before night. Let's see. I think we're going this way. Yeah. So chat, while we're traveling, how is everybody's day going? Ooh, I'm having trouble talking today. Don't have room for those. Okay. Sell some fish. Okay. Shipyard here. Do a little repair. So we do have enough to buy the second refined metal. Slow. Should be 7 already. 7? Not 5. That's fair, though. It is a Monday. I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy this refined metal. Let's just do it. Get it over with. Go ahead and plug them both in here. Boom. Boom. We need 3 more wood, and we can upgrade again. Making huge progress. We have a lot of stuff to sell. All of the money bags. Watch, we're gonna get back to the skip past dinner. Okay, that's fair. I feel like we're gonna get to that antique dealer guy, and he's gonna look at all this like half-price books. I'll give you $5. I mean, he did it last time. I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, I'm going for it, chat. I'm terrified, but I'm going for it. A radiant squid? I think we needed that, didn't we? I think we needed that for something. We're 2 in a row. Trophy firefly squid. Okay, hang on, chat. I think we needed that for something. A beacon from the depths below, a glimpse of a new sky. You don't say. Catch rare fish. Okay, it was not that. I could have sworn we needed that for something. Well, we know where to get them now, so there's that. Ducks are quite. Oh, okay. Jet. Take a super quick break. We have to give the cats some medicine really fast. Be about 5 minutes, and we'll be right back.